आशिक जनाब प्लीज।
ये अच्छा क्या मालदार भाई, चाय यहीं ले आए।
देखो अब चाय के साथ साथ डिस्कशन भी हो जाएगी।
हाँ लेकिन अभी हम डिस्कस क्या करने वाले हैं?
हमारे समझने और जानने के लिए जो जो भी मेजर कैंडलस्टिक सिग्नल जरूरी थे वो हम सारे कवर कर चुके हैं, राइट?
मतलब अब आप हमें अदर टेक्निकल टूल्स के बारे में बताएंगे, राइट?
But before we do that, let's have a quick recall on the key takeaways about the candlesticks, right? Rani, you would like to start?
जी बिल्कुल।
Sure.
Candlestick patterns are excellent indicators to spot early reversals with high degree of probability.
Superb. Janab,
Candlestick charts provide us a unique visual representation that showcases certain market movements which are not easily identifiable by a bar or a line chart.
absolutely. Ashik,
हाँ, there can be single candle, dual candle or 3 candle patterns and they work with better accuracy on daily and higher frame chart.
क्या बात है, superb.
अरे सर अभी खत्म नहीं हुआ है. Candlestick signals are not very effective while used in isolation, but they work much better when combined with other technical tools.
Superb, Ashik. Well, as you rightly pointed out, candlesticks, when used in combination with other technical tools, increases the probability of a trade going in our favor.
So, just knowing how to identify candlestick pattern alone is not enough. Why so?
Because candlestick charts, despite all their advantages, won't be able to tell you the extent of the price movement. For example, a bearish engulfing pattern at resistance level will only indicate that the prices are about to fall, but not be able to tell you by how much the price will fall.
And that's where technical tools come in handy?
Exactly, Ashik. You need to confirm that the odds are in your favor before you take any decision with the help of technical tools. They not only help you predict the extent of the move, but also help you select the entry and exit price.
Interesting. So which are the most commonly used technical tools that we should use?
Traders usually combine different technical tools such as Bollinger Bands, Relative Strength Index or RSI, or moving averages, etc. with candlestick charts to get some reliable trading signals.
Bollinger Bands. Sounds interesting.
So let's start with that, shall we?
Yeah.
Bollinger Bands, an extremely popular technical indicator available on most charting platforms, and they help a trader understand how overstretched the prices are on either side. Bollinger Bands consist of 3 lines: upper band, lower band and middle band. The middle band is also called as the mean or moving average or MA, most commonly the 20-day moving average of 20 MA. The upper band is plotted 2 standard deviations above the 20 moving average, and the lower band is plotted 2 standard deviations below the 20 moving average.
What is the standard deviation?
The standard deviation is a statistic that measures the dispersion of a data set relative to its mean. It is calculated as the square root of the variance by determining each data point's deviation relative to the mean. The greater the distance between the data points and the mean, the higher the standard deviation.
ये तो full bouncer गया.
Don't worry, there's no need for you to understand the math behind this, as you don't really need to calculate the standard deviation. Most trading platforms can automatically plot the Bollinger Bands for you. Just remember that the general principle behind Bollinger Bands is that when prices touch the upper end of the band, they have a tendency to revert to the mean and the lower band. Likewise, when prices move too far down, they have a tendency to revert to the mean and the upper band.
So, how does it help to indicate or confirm bullish and bearish signals?
Well, generally a trader using a candlestick chart would observe a bearish candlestick formation at the top end of the band and bullish candlestick formations at the bottom end of the band.
Fair enough, but थोड़ी और clarity चाहिए.
Sure. Now let's take an example of how candlestick can be used in combination with Bollinger Bands to generate trading signals. Alright? Look here. As discussed, you will mostly observe bearish candlesticks at the upper end of the band and bullish candlesticks at the lower band. When prices move 2 standard deviations above the MA and touch the upper band, there is a high probability that the prices will come down to the 20 MA and eventually to the lower band. Similarly, when prices move 2 standard deviations below the 20 MA and touch the lower band, there is a high probability that the prices will go up to 20 MA and eventually to the upper band.
This 3-candle pattern at the upper band resembles an evening star candlestick, isn't it?
Very good observation. We can see an evening star at the upper band.
So exactly how and at what price would you place a shorting order here?
Your entry or selling point should be at the close of the evening star. Your stop loss order should be placed above the highest point of the pattern. The first target or buying point would be the 20 MA and the second target would be the lower band.
What exactly is a stop loss?
A stop loss is an order to buy or sell a security when it reaches a certain price against your expected directional view. Stop loss orders are designed to limit a trader's loss on a position in a security.
And so, target would mean the price at which I would be booking profit.
Correct?
Arre baap re. This is certainly not as easy as whatever we have discussed till now.
It's not really difficult per se. Just a little bit of technical know-how and keen insight. That's it.
Inside, outside, inside, मालदार भाई कुछ नहीं है मेरा.
है पर सिर्फ लड़कियों के मामले में है ना?
ओ, तो तुझे पता है मतलब मेरे दिल की बात ना सब?
कौन मैं?
हाँ तुम.
बस तुम.
ओहो तो जना भाई को सॉन्ग भी याद है. वाह.
Whatever. So Maldar bhai, can we please move on?
Sure. Well, while discussing out Bollinger Bands, we have understood how moving average is taken into account, right? Now let's understand how moving averages themselves play a crucial role for a trader. Moving average is the average of closing prices for a specified time period, maybe 10 days, 50 days or 200 days, and is usually plotted along with the closing price.
And what is its main benefit?
The principal advantage is that the moving average weeds out the noise from the day-to-day price movements and smoothens the price actions. In short, moving averages give traders a clear view of the price trends. Thus, moving average pairs are a popular tool used by traders to participate in a strongly trending market. The choice of the moving average typically depends on the individual trader. However, the most common pair of moving averages used are 10, 20 and 50 moving averages.
And how do we calculate the value of these moving averages?
Pretty much how we measure average values. For example, the 20 MA is the average price of the last 20 days divided by 20. Similarly, for 50 MA or others. And with exponential weightage, the most recent day gets the maximum weightage. Come on guys, let's understand how moving averages can be used with candlesticks to generate trading signals. Here we have taken an example of the 20-50 moving average pair. The green line is the 20 MA and the red line is the 50 MA. In fact, 20 to 50 is the most common MA used by traders.
And what do their relative positions indicate?
Good question. So, if a 20 MA is crossing above the 50 MA, the trend is considered up and a trader can participate in up move on every retracement with candlestick confirmation.
What is a retracement?
A retracement refers to the temporary reversal of an overarching trend in a stock's price. It is distinct from reversals in that retracements are short-term periods of movement against a trend followed by a return to the previous trend.
Okay, and if it goes below?
Well, if a 20 MA is crossing below the 50 MA, the trend is considered down and a trader can participate in the down move on every retracement with candlestick confirmation. Also, remember that the 50 MA acts as a strong support in a rising market and a strong resistance in a falling market.
Okay. And how would you trade using the candlestick chart and moving averages?
A bullish candlestick signal at a 50 MA support would indicate a high probability buying opportunity, and a bearish candlestick signal at a 50 MA resistance would indicate a high probability selling opportunity. For example, let's look at this chart. The 20 MA is above the 50 MA. It means the trend is moving upward, and every retracement to the 50 MA would be potential buying opportunity. In this example, you can see a bullish engulfing pattern at a 50 MA support.
And how would you place a stop loss, target and entry order here?
The entry would be placed at the close of the bullish engulfing pattern, and the stop loss would be placed below the low of the pattern.
And what about the target?
The target would be placed at the previous swing high.
What is a swing high?
A swing high is the peak point reached on a candlestick chart before the price of a stock starts declining. This is the most straightforward and simple approach. But another popular trading setup using MA and candlestick is the point where you get a strong price rejection.
प्राइस रिजेक्शन
मतलब the price could come into the level and then it trades lower only to get rejected and close above. If you get such a strong price rejection, you have better odds of the trade working out. Usually, it can be in a form of a strong bullish hammer, bullish engulfing pattern, etc. Generally, the stronger the price rejection, the greater the chance the market will reverse towards the upside.
But if we look at the next painting, the averages are falling and the green line is below the red line.
Correct. In this case, the falling 50 MA will act as the resistance. At the 50 MA, the bearish candle presents a selling opportunity. In this case, a trader would enter into the sell trade when he spots the shooting star.
So in this case, the entry would be at the close of the shooting star. The stop loss would be at above the high of the shooting star candle, and target would be the previous swing low.
Wow, you have nailed it. Rani, superb.
Sir, please tell us if we are done now because one more tool now, I'll seriously lose my cool.
Sheikh, come on, relax. We are reaching the finishing line, okay? Just one more tool and that's it. We are done.
Sure, last pakka.
Pinky wala promise.
Chalo.
Okay?
But what is this tool called?
Yeah, it's called Fibonacci retracement.
इतना difficult now?
अरे फिबोनाची वो 0, 1, 1, 3.
अरे बाबा बचपन में मैथमेटिक्स में सुना होगा Fibonacci. Okay, I will explain you guys. In mathematics, Fibonacci numbers form a sequence called as Fibonacci sequence, such that each specific number is a sum total of the preceding two. Starting from 0 and 1, it goes on. And as Rani rightly pointed out, it's like 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8. Yeah?
I remember. इसका मतलब कि Fibonacci retracements are based on Fibonacci numbers in mathematics?
Exactly.
Got it.
So, what is Fibonacci retracement?
As you can see, Fibonacci retracement levels are horizontal lines. They indicate where support and resistance are likely to occur. Each level is associated with a percentage. The percentage is how much of a prior move the price has retraced. The Fibonacci retracement levels are 23.6%, 38.2%, 61.8% and 78.6%. While not officially a Fibonacci ratio, 50% is also used.
But how do we use these numbers? Can you please give an example?
Sure. For example, the price rises from 100 rupees to 150 rupees, and these two price levels are the points used to draw the retracement indicator. Then, the 23.6% level will be calculated as 150 minus 50 into 0.236, which is equal to 150 minus 11.80, which is equal to 138.20. The 50% level will be at 150 minus 50 into 0.5, which is equal to 125, and so on.
But why do traders use these percentages specifically?
Because Fibonacci numbers are found throughout nature, therefore many traders believe that these numbers are relevant in financial markets.
I see. And what do these percentage levels indicate?
The percentage levels provided are areas where the price could stall or reverse.
And what is its main benefit?
The indicator is useful because it can be drawn between any two significant price points, such as a high and a low. The indicator will then create the levels between those 2 points.
Are they reliable?
Absolutely. Fibonacci levels are fairly accurate in predicting trend reversal. That is the reason they are often used by traders in combination with candlesticks.
So, can I blindly use this technique because natural occurrence hai?
No, these levels should not be relied on exclusively. It can be tricky to assume that the price will definitely reverse after hitting a specific Fibonacci level. Hence, we always combine these Fibonacci levels with candlestick patterns. Here, let me show you a couple of examples on how this is done. In this example, if we plot the retracement of the move from 6753 to 8013, we can see that you have a nice dragonfly doji at 61.8% retracement. A trader would typically place a buying order at the close of the dragonfly doji, the stop loss below the low of the doji, and the first target would be the previous swing high.
Where did you get these lines suddenly from?
This Fibonacci retracement tool is available on most trading platforms.
मालदार भाई हो गया क्या?
Well, yes, आशिक, यहाँ पर आप सभी का सिलेबस खत्म होता है.
हाय शानदार मालदार भाई.
Well, उम्मीद करता हूँ कि आप सभी को मजा आया besides learning all these concepts.
Definitely. Maldar bhai, you're a rock star.
Thank you, Rani.
But trust me, Maldar bhai, it was way better than what I had anticipated.
Well, thanks to all of you guys. Okay, you guys can take a moment to sip in, पर मुझे जाना होगा. कल आप ही की तरह एक और नई बैच आ रही है कैंडलस्टिक्स को पढ़ने के लिए. So preparations and all, you know. And जाने से पहले guys मैं एक बात कहना चाहूँगा. बहुत अच्छा लगा आप सभी से मिलकर. और उम्मीद करता हूँ कि जल्दी हम लोग सब दोबारा मिले. तो अगर आप सभी लोग अगर संडेज को अवेलेबल है नेक्स्ट संडे को, तो वी कैन प्रॉब्ली डाउनलोड समथिंग, राइट?
Yes.
मैं संडे का प्लान बनाती हूँ. प्लेस और टाइम आपको मैसेज कर दूंगी.
Super duper, Rani. And on that note, I will take a leave from all of you. Take care. See you on Sunday.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Maldar bhai.
Bye.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, I'm done. I'll be there in a minute, okay? Yeah, bye. Arey, yeah, coming very soon. Yeah, bye.
It was good, no?
Yeah. तो क्या प्लान है तुम्हारा?
ऐसा कुछ खास नहीं है.
मूवी देखने चलोगे?